what up YouTube? It's your boy, we're back and we're going to be installing the clutch. This is part 3 of the FRS build up. We got that competition clutch, stage 4, just like the unboxing video we did. And here we go, we got the lightweight flywheel. I was going to use a stock one like I told y'all, but I went ahead and got the lightweight flywheel. And right here, where's the... I know about the... There it is. We got the aftermarket chrome. They said this made out of nickel or something, but it's really good. The clutch fork. I went ahead and get the clutch fork and the flywheel, and we're gonna start going up right now. We got the FRS up right here. We only got 2 jack stands. We don't got the ramp like the last time. And yeah, just got the jack stand and some new jacks. Hopefully, can use the tools. And first step when you're doing this, we're gonna be going through it together. We're gonna be going through the struggles and everything that we got to do. So I guess in the next time, first step, obviously jack it up, and second step will be under the vehicle, and I'll be showing you what we're doing. So obviously, first step, just like the last time, just like when we're doing the, I don't know if this is safe. I only got 2 jacks stands, and then this guy holding us up. So if this falls on us, screw it. We went ahead, and that's where we ran into last time. Like I said, on the exhaust, we had to get some exhaust gaskets because they weren't fitting the stock mid pipe. And that's it right there. That's the beauty. We got to go ahead and take this water shield off. We got to get to the tranny. It's right here. So we're going to use these. I believe these are 10 millimeters, 10 millimeter, 12 or 14, I think. But there's about like 6 of them, or 8, 10. So pain in the butt. So we'll be back once we got it going. Alright guys, we are back. We got the water shield off. It's over there. And there's the beauty right there. That is the front pipe, and yep, there. And that's the SBD logo with the bracket. So some problems you might run into. So this is the tranny right here. Sorry, it's zoomed in all the way. This is the tranny right here. This is the bracket, the mounting bracket support right here for the tranny. I can focus right here. There we go. So you're going to have to take this bolt off. And this bolt, obviously it says 8, 8. And this one might be 8, and another one. And these 3, so you're probably going to have 3 8 millimeter. So you want to take these off, and then these 2 right here holding it. The problem that we're going to run into is that this pipe right here is going to get in the way because the tranny is right here and the bracket's right there, this bracket. So when you're doing this, you're going to have to probably take off this little support right here for your exhaust. I'm going to have to take this off. So right there, you can see those 2 bolts. I think they're both 8 millimeter. This camera is going to, yeah. So basically you're going to need a lot of 8 millimeters once you get off the water shield. So take those 2 brackets off. And then we just put this on, honestly. We really just put this pipe on not too long ago. And we're going to have to probably take it off. So yeah, we'll be back once we have to take this off. And yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Alright y'all, so after y'all take out the bracket, the transmission mount bracket right here, they're going to be what, 9/16 or 14 millimeter. So it's going to be like that. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 once you get this off.
Got it.
We got it. What size is that? 9/16 or 14?
This is 14.
14. After you take this off, so we're gonna put the clutch on. We got these off right here. Obviously, we gotta take these off of the engine right here. I think they're 14 millimeter. We gotta take these off, and then we gotta disconnect the drive shaft all the way from the rear end all the way back there. So you're gonna run into these 2 small support brackets for the drive shaft. So you're gonna take this off, and then the next part we'll be back is when we take the back side off. So yeah, we're gonna just leave the camera rolling, and we're gonna let y'all see what we see. Yeah. What'd you get? Right,
that was easy.
What's that? That was a 14?
Yeah.
Bro, fuck you. I don't have a 14, man. I can't even use it. Just keep going.
I'm just tired of cracking this shit. There it is.
Oh shit. Alright y'all, so we got this down right here. Take a break, old man. I got it. Here, get this shit out of the way, cause I need a. Y'all might want to use some WD-40, cause that shit saved us.
That shit been holding us
This
up.
shit was.
I didn't no WD-40 on that one. I just pooped one out.
Bro, this one's hard. What the fuck? Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. We got it though. It's not that hard.
Okay, yeah. Alright, y'all. We got this off. Make sure someone has it because this shit falls down. So you can see it's already right here. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if the shifter or the linkage for the shifter knob is in the transmission or if I should remove it on the top of the car. But right now we're going to go to the back of the rear end and we're going to take those bolts off and let this drive shaft fall down so we can take this tranny off. Guys, we're almost there. And stay tuned. We'll be back. Alright, y'all. We're right here.
Oh man.
These are the bolts we got to take off. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Bro, this back one's gonna be a pain in the butt.
That shit's good. Oh man, this looks crazy.
Looks crazy hard, right? Okay, so
We need.
let me see.
What is that?
Please be. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work, bro.
That ain't
No.
gonna fit.
We're gonna need. We need a
Damn.
wrench, dude. When it comes to this, you're gonna have to need a wrench.
Straight wrench.
Please, dude. I don't know how that fit, honestly. Yes. Where's that WD-40? We gotta get that
That
bitch.
shit all over there. I'll grab that bitch. Oh, look at your little baby exhaust.
Bro, fuck you. I told you I don't like this exhaust. Yeah, pass me the thing. Alright, y'all. So as you can see right now, we gotta take these 4 off. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. You might always have some WD-40 or some penetrating oil,
Some lube.
or anything, honestly, because this shit is
Ain't no bead lube.
honestly.
Ain't no bead lube right here.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. I might break my arm or something.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
This is some big ass bolts down here.
Ah, got something on my face. Alright, bro. I'm going first.
Alright.
Wish me luck.
Oh man, that shit moving.
Oh, man, this is hard. Ready?
Yeah. Grab the bottom.
It's hard.
That shit's moving. That's all.
Dude, it's fucking hard to take off.
I'm seeing you like that.
Yeah. That's telling you. What the heck? Look it up, bro.
Oh man.
Yo, this is actually harder than we thought. All right, we'll be back because this might take some time.
It just pulls out. And this just got to be under here. But I don't think nothing's going to come out right now. Because the transmission's up.
Okay.
So I don't think no grease is going to come
So
out.
after y'all take up these bolts right here, we're gonna drop this, and some oil should come out.
That's it.
This is the drive shaft. Down. When you take these bolts off,
You can put them. I'm
they're
gonna put
12
this-
millimeter or 14
I'm
millimeter.
going to put this in the...
Alright, we're slipping down here, y'all. Regrouping. We had some trouble down there. We're gonna visit that later. But for now, we're gonna take this off. So we're gonna take off these right here, Arthur. These, I think these are 14 millimeter or 9/16. These, and then those on the other side. We can see from right there. So once you take these off, y'all want to have a jack right here, holding the tranny up. You want to be really careful. You have someone helping you, so you don't fall on your fucking face and you die. But yeah, go ahead and we'll come back. So what is up, y'all? So we're on the next part. You have to take this shifter off. You're gonna have to take the center console and just pry these out with a tool to pry this out. And you have to take off the shifter. But then what we're gonna have to do is like put our hands underneath here and try to pop this out. So this comes out first. You'll want to do this first, and then this whole center console should come off. That way we can get down here and do this. So you have to disconnect this before you take the transmission off. So you got to, yeah. But the only way to do that is if we take this off. We should do this like first.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard. You gotta like pop this out with your hand.
What's that bolt holding on there?
But that's for the handbrake, the e-brake.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be back once we pop this out.
Why is that wire busted there?
You guys run into the problem. You gotta take, after you take this off, you pop it out. Take a little dip in. Alright, I'll see if I can use this one. Oh my god. looks like this cable. You gotta push this small thing out. Basically, guys, you gotta reach underneath, kind of do it blindly. There should be a wire connected to this thing. And just push it out. Use a flathead or screwdriver to pry it on the top out, and then disconnect it. All right, yeah, that we got it out. Now we just gotta disconnect this from the thing right here. It should be, push that little button, it should come out. Again, you're gonna have to use one of these. Once you push it out from the wire underneath, pop it out like that. Now, the next thing is we gotta remove this whole thing. But yeah, we gotta remove this thing. But yeah, this is the next step.
Got like a little clip under here. That's just a wire.
We'll be back when we get this. Basically, we had some problems taking this out. Just use like a flathead and like pull this back, and it should come out. Just be careful you don't break the clips. Now then, after you got that, you took this off, disconnected that, pulled this side out, and disconnect two of these Phillips screwdriver ones. Go ahead and disconnect that. So you might want to do this first. Are we supposed to do this first before we do anything? Disconnect the linkage? Yeah. So we gotta do that. Yeah, I should do this first. I kind of ran into the second. But, yeah, this is it. Alright, so now that that's loose, we should be able to, like, take the back off. Sorry guys, my car's dirty as shit. Let's see if we can pop this out. Well, we ran into some issues. This thing is not coming off at all, so we're just taking these, and these 4 bolts right here, they're 12 millimeter, so just take these 4 off, and then you can get access to this right here. But before that, we took off this, and it had like white clips, white coverings. You can just pop them off or turn them. But yeah, we'll be back with you once we take these off. After you get those 4 bolts off, you have to clip that and then pull the wire out. Alright, and pull the wire out. You gotta clip it. Got him. So now,
the only thing holding it is just little.
Just I know.
Here.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotta do the same thing.
So we had to take this plastic off, and there was 2 bolts. So make sure you take. Those videos never told us to do that, so we had to find out ourselves. So yeah, that's what's holding is these 2 clips at the bottom of this plastic thing, and then it should come off, and then we should get access to the center console. We'll be back. After you take that off, these, yeah, there's one more. Push this rubber thing up, and then you're gonna disconnect these 4 bolts. What is it, a 12 millimeter or 10?
10.
10 millimeter. All right, yeah, you're gonna take these off, and then that should be next to your transmission, and this is when your whole center console's off. Go ahead and see how this looks once we take it off. And there's 4 of them. Oh, there's 2. Okay.
But we gotta clean it so we
The next problem is disconnecting this shifter.
Now I can see,
But
there's nothing there.
Now we need to take this plastic covering off because it's really blocking our view.
And I think this cover just comes straight out. Look. No. It's gotta come down.
All I see is right there. Look,
Yeah.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, okay. I gotta pull it off. Let me see, move. It's gotta just.
Oh wait, I think I know why. Maybe we have to pry this top part off, old man.
No, this comes off. This bolt's gotta come off because there's a little washer here that's holding the stick shift up there. Okay, take it off.
Take what off?
Take the camera off. Then comes the washer. And where's the pin that we took out?
The pin is at the bottom. Yeah, right. You want to have it prepped up back after you take it off?
Okay.
So the problem we were having
Okay, so all this gotta have to go in. You put first the bar in, and then all this gotta go on the outside.
So you had to pry this out with like a screwdriver? So you have to basically put the screwdriver right here and pry this out, because this leg right here is blocking it. But after you take the pin off, you have to remove like this rubber thing's gonna be on it. Now we kind of ripped the rubber sealant. Then after that, after he took off the pins, those things you see right there, those pins, I just pulled this out after. So you're gonna have to rip this little like rubber sealant that's covering this, and underneath there's a pin, and then there's that little washer right there. You take that out, and then after you do that, you pull this up and pry this back. And what helped me is put it like in 6th gear, make this thing right here go down, and then yeah, you just pry it out like that with the screwdriver. So we gotta take off both of these, right? The top ones.
Yeah,
we gotta take off
but I need
these. The breaker one.
Yeah, the way you do it, kitty. Get up.
You're gonna see it firsthand right here.
Hey, kitty.
So we take this one off, and we take off all these plugs that are connected. Yeah. And he said there's one more bolt left on the starter, which is right here. And we gotta connect this front transmission. So once you get these bolts right here, and that one, and all the ones on the side, we have one more down here at the very end. And you can see that one right there on the other side. Alright, guys. You got it all, man? Basically, there's 2 screws for the starter you gotta take off that are connected to the transmission, and they were 12mm, right? Yeah, 12 or 10. You gotta take 2 of these off. There's like some rubber coatings, but you can take them off. Can you see them real quick?
Yeah.
Once you take these 2 rubber coatings off, right there, right here.
That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, that?
Yes, completely disconnected from the starter.
Okay.
You're running into problems with that bolt right there. Didn't want to come off, so we're just gonna leave that on. Leave the starter connected to the tranny. And we took it off all these wires. We took off these, one over there,
What's the other 2?
and 2 right there. It's good.
Give me that. I need light over here.
You need light. I got you. So we got all the bolts off. Let's see how we can pull it out.
That's all the bolts, right? You see another one?
I don't see any more.
No.
That looks about like it. That's it. It's coming out.
Coming out, right?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you... Okay. Go up a little bit. Right there, right there.
Coming out.
Yeah.
Lift it down a little bit again and move it back.
Wait, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna lift this.
Alright.
Okay. Now lift it down. Slowly, slowly.
I'm going down.
Hold it right there. So you can drip all the oil. Okay? Okay.
Drop the damn thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do it slow though.
Slowly?
Slowly.
Okay, I'm dropping it.
That's it.
Now.
That's it. Slow. That's it.
Dropping it again.
Go ahead, that. Go ahead. Go ahead. All the way down.
Going down.
Let me see.
Flywheel off. Just took it off. You want the clutch or the pressure? With the lightweight flywheel. That's how the old one looked. What's up, Billy? Yeah, and there's the pressure plate right here.
I like pressure plate.
Pressure plate?
Yeah. Okay, look at that.
I got the tranny out down here. I'll show you what the bolts we did. Basically, this one's worn out. It's crap. Stock OEM. Trash. Let's get under the car.
See, look. See how it goes with that? Put it in like this. And then you put it in that thing right there.
That thing right there.
Yeah.
It's just the lightweight flywheel we put on. Right there. And this is the pressure plate. You got the clutch in there? Yeah, basically we gotta line up
Alright. I don't see them.
these little guys. You don't see them?
Let me see.
Let's see, you guys got these. Line these up. Just
Oh,
feel-
yeah, oh, it's right there.
yeah. Do you feel the one on the other side?
Wait a minute. What is it?
It's right here.
What is it?
Right there.
Huh?
Alright, you already missed this right here. That right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That
Okay.
right there.
Hold it right there. Okay?
Alright.
Where's the bolts?
Make sure you have someone helping you after you take
Who's
out
that
the
lady?
flywheel. Alright, y'all, so once we get this lightweight flywheel off, you got 14 millimeters, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'll go ahead and put the clutch and the pressure plate on. And then just ratchet it down. You know it's 6, right?
Yeah.
Now we got that back on. The flywheel, the clutch, and the pressure plate. Make sure you don't lose them. And we got that on. Now we gotta get the clutch fork and the slot bearings to do it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go. Get draw bearing. Alright, this is connected to your shifter. And right here pushes the throttle bearing to go out. This is bad. Look at this. This is really bad. So we got our clutch fork and this, and we're gonna take these little pins off. Oh man, I got cut on me. Should come off. There you go. Just these little pins, but just get what do you call it? Some vice grips, some pliers, needle nose. Go ahead and take these off. So we'll be back when we take this throttle bearing and this clutch fork. We got the clutch disc right here. Looks really good. And then the bearing, obviously, right here. And don't know what this is, but we'll see. And then the pressure plate, like we said, right here, pretty good. This is stage 4, good for 350 rear torque. Let me know if I should get a reinforced release clutch. I did ask FT86. He said that he recommend, but I don't know, because I gotta get that, the release fork, and then I gotta get something else. That's another, money. So overall, the quality looks good. Nothing else comes in, just directions and then foam and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the unboxing of the competition stage 4 clutch and pressure plate, and hopefully we can get a new lightweight flywheel. But the next video will be the installation video, and we'll be back when we install it. Thanks for watching. A good way to tell if your throttle bearing is bad, you can click this and it makes this grinding noise. Let's see if we can do it holding the camera. You just know when you spin it. Okay. Alright, y'all, the FRS has been down for about 3 weeks. The starter, when we took it off of the clutch, when we were taking out the transmission, kind of like messed up, so it doesn't want to turn on. But we finally got it running. You can see, you turn it on, but when you don't push the gas, it just keeps turning off. See, when you don't push the gas, it just keeps turning off. We're gonna see what's wrong with it. We grounded it wrong, but we'll see what happens. We'll be back. So guys, after making the clutch, it's been about 4 weeks and it hasn't been running. And this is, you sure it's out? I know, there's over an open header. Finally it's running, man. It's finally running. Never thought I had. Alright, y'all. So the problem I had to take it, as you could see, to the dealership. I had some problems. I put on the flywheel and the clutch and the pressure plate on, but I forgot to put this on, as you can see right here. So this is where when you take the flywheel off, I forgot to mention on the video, you're gonna have this little covering. It's like a little plastic covering, and it's got that little notch. All the other ones are big enough for these bolts that you're gonna be bolting on, like these are the big ones. I think these are 14 millimeter, and these are the really big, fat, long ones that are going on the flywheel. But behind this is right here. So this is the crankshaft. So connected to the crankshaft is this, right? So there's a special little small one right here. It's the pinhole. So the pinhole is smaller than these, and it's a plastic. So when you remove the flywheel, this little plastic right here, you got to line it up with this, obviously, so you can put it. But it's gonna have a smaller pinhole than normally. And you see, it's right on the crankshaft position sensor plate. So that's what the sensor plate is called. We didn't do this because there was a special one, and we didn't put it right on the pinhole. And basically, it's like on a little nipple where you put it, so it won't be moving back and forth. We didn't do that, and I forced it in, and that's why I didn't want to start. So you gotta put the pinhole from the crankshaft position sensor plate onto the crankshaft, and there should be a separate little tiny hole right around there. That little mini one, as you can see, is smaller than all these other ones. It's right there where number 2 is pointing. Make sure y'all put that on right, that sensor plate, because it'll throw everything off, and you'll have to take the whole transmission. That's why I had to have it there for 4 weeks, about 4 weeks, and I've been running. I thought, and if you don't do it, it might give you a BVT sensor fault, but it's just a little plate. But after y'all get that in, then you can put in the flywheel, and that should be good. And enjoy the video of me cold starting the thing after a month of being sitting. And I hope y'all enjoy this video. It is pretty long, but if I can improve on anything, just let me know. Comment below if you need any help. This took me quite a long time. It took about 8 hours to drop everything. But yeah, these are things I ran into, and I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.